What's going on, YouTube? Today we have one of my Polymer 80 builds that I wanted to go over with you. I'm actually going to go over two. Just wanted to make a quick video of my two Polymer 80 builds. So with this one here, this is usually the one I carry. This is in the form of a Glock 19. What we have on this one is a Harrington Arms compensator, Ameriglow suppressor high sights, Vortex Viper red dot. We have a Olight PL Mini, Battle Ready Arms barrel. We have Overwatch Precision trigger, Steel City Arsenal magwell. And if you have a Polymer 80 in the compact variant, check out Steel City Arsenal magwell if you're looking for one. Theirs is cut specifically for the Polymer 80s and it works really well. Try to put some of the Glock ones on. A lot of them don't fit, or you have to force them on, or they don't have like a nice snug fit. If you go on the Polymer 80 website, they sell the Steel City Arsenal ones, or if you go to Steel City Arsenal, they'll be on their website. They have them in a multitude of different colors, and they're quite nice. So far, this gun has been real nice. It shoots very well. I haven't had any problems with it. Other than the DAT trigger, internals are all stock. Just all stock Glock internals. The compensator from Harrington Arms actually made quite a bit of a difference. It felt more flat when shooting. I have not had any problems with this compensator on. Ever since I put it on, it has cycled every single round that I've put through it. I've put quite a bit of rounds through the compensator. Granted, like any other compensator, the only downfall is once you have it on there, there is no more removing the barrel. You have to take everything off and unscrew it. But other than that, it's not that big of a problem. For the slide, I went with, I had a plain slide at first. So I decided to get a optic cut because I did not have an optic at first. So with that, with getting the optic cut, I went ahead and got some side serrations and a window cutout. Just some standard stock serrations, nothing too crazy. The work and the Cerakote was all done by Fire for Effects in El Paso. You might want to check them out. They do really good work. They have a really fast turnaround. You can send your stuff in, or if you're in that area, go ahead and take it right on into them. I do highly recommend them. They give you all the information you need for your optic cuts. They cut everything nice. And it fits perfect. This optic fit on here like a snug. It fits even without the screws. That's how snug it was. And once you put the screws in, it's beautiful. I haven't had no problems, no screws backing out, and nothing at all. Far as I know, haven't lost zero, so I've dropped it a couple times, and everything works. I went with the Olight PL Mini. At the time, I didn't have a threaded barrel. I wanted everything flush, and they gave me that look. At this time, the PL Mini's been doing me really good. It's really bright. It works. And it's pretty simple. It's a very simple light. I do really like the simple magnetic charging. You just put it next to it, charges it up. This thing is in full charge within 15-20 minutes. If you're not completely using it till empty. If you're just throwing it back on there, you'll see a green light in a second. Haven't had any problems with the light so far. Haven't done anything crazy with it. Haven't put it through crazy tests of waterproof or dropping it or anything like that. But so far, just to have it on there, it's been running perfectly fine. Comes on and goes off as needed. As for the optic, I actually like it. The window is large, has a very large viewing space. I really like the Vortex. Some people have a slight problem with it because of the auto shut off. Doesn't bother me, it's 14 hours. Usually that gets you throughout the day. Also throughout the day, you're gonna change the brightness of your dot, whether it's night or day anyways, if you're carrying it. So for me, it hasn't been a problem. But I'm gonna continue to use it to see if I run into any problems of why I don't like it, then maybe I'll change it out. But as of now, it's working perfectly fine. So I have on a couple of my mags, I have some mag extensions. These are a +5. And they work really well. I haven't had any problems with these. They feed every round. Haven't had any problems with the followers or the springs. So I went with the Shield Arms mag extensions. I tried a couple other ones, had some problems. They didn't stay on, they slid off. With these, they have this little pin. You screw that in, locks the mag in place, and then you have another screw that locks the bottom in. If you need to clean them, you need to take your follower out, you need to do whatever maintenance you need to do, you simply take the screw out, take it off, and do what you need to do and re-add them together. I haven't had any problems with these so far. Dropped them on rocks, concrete, sand, cement, everything, and they still work perfectly fine. And as you can see, there's a couple dings in them, but they've held up quite well being dropped on the sand and rocks at the range. You know, I thought maybe the finish would get scuffed up a lot quicker, but so far these are running good. So that is my Carry Polymer 80. So let me know what you think. My second Polymer 80 build, and this one is in the form of a Glock 34. Pretty similar to the first one, slightly different parts on this one. With this one, I have a rival arm slide, came cut like this. I already had all these cuts, serrations and everything in it. Really light slide, really light slide. Came with the optic cut and everything already. Has a if you don't have an optic, it has a plate cover for it as well. Then I went with the Safari Precision barrel with a flush and crown tip, which is quite nice. can see that. I like that. So that way the barrel wasn't sticking out. I like this flush look. Went with the Apex trigger with this one. Steel City Arsenal magwell, Holosun 507C version 2, and these also have the shield arms mag extensions for this one as well. This one I went with the tan frame. This one also is a serialized frame from Polymer 80. This is the PFS9 frame, and that is going to be able to adhere to the Glock 30 floor slides or a Glock 17 slide. Once again, at the times that I was putting these together, I wasn't able to find any just blank frames, so I got the serialized frames, which comes pre-cut. Sights are from Steel City Arsenal. Fiber optic sights are from Steel City Arsenal as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Not too much to this one. I also put an extended slide stop and extended mag release. Helps out a lot. The other one has the regular stock flush one, which sometimes you can miss that. So this helps out quite a bit. This one has a 507 Holosun on it. I went with this one because the slide came with an RMR cut. I got a really good deal on the Holosun, so I went ahead and put that on there. They run the same footprint, so it worked out like that. Also, I really enjoy the battery door on the side. That made it so much easier when replacing or installing the battery. You don't have to take off the whole mount from the slide. So that's one thing I do appreciate over the Vortex. Also, you know, everyone knows that the Holosun has the shake awake. So once you pick up your weapon, your red dot is on. That is very handy as well. Between the two, I think the viewing and the area of viewing that you have between the two, I think the Vortex has a little bit more room in between the two. That's my personal opinion. I feel when I'm presenting, I can catch the red dot more consistently with the Vortex than I can with the Holosun. But that could go with shooting between both. Been practicing with both, and it's starting to become on par with each other. But that's just from me and my personal experience. So if you look through, the hood is bigger on the Holosun, but I believe the glass is actually bigger on the Vortex. But for the most part, they're both great. I mean, once they're zeroed in, they're zeroed in. Once you get used to presenting it and finding your red dot with your dom, that's where the bullet's going. I haven't had any problems with that. It's doing me great with no problems. This one also has internals on this one has the Apex trigger, the HATS trigger, and the Apex performance connector. So this one has the performance connector other than the carry one, but other than that, that's what we have. So I just wanted to take a little time out and just show you guys my two custom builds that I did. So far, so good. I haven't had any problems with both of them. Both of them feed very well. So I'm still putting more rounds through them to see if I can run into any problems and go from there. But as of now, they are running like a champ. I really appreciate you checking out my video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. If you have any questions, please comment below.